Welcome, everyone, to the Puff Drink Talk podcast. Conrad here.
Hold on. I don't have a camera
my
on
bad.
me.
My
Hilton.
And George.
And we are back smoking cigars. It has been a minute, gentlemen. I haven't smoked a cigar in quite a while since...
Same here.
Since the Super Bowl in your house.
And I didn't even get to go out. I was so enthralled inside and just kind of making sure everyone was comfortable that I didn't get to relax too much. But what a Super Bowl. That was a lot of fun. My team
For
won.
you, for
We're
sure.
talking about cigars.
Oh,
over here.
my apologies. But we did smoke cigars, you're right, for the Super Bowl. I did not, but so it's been a minute. But today, we are smoking on, I tell you what, any Oliva, seriously, any Oliva is just a quality cigar. This one in particular is just taking the cake. This is the Oliva Serie V Melanio. Maduro. Box press.
Box press.
Toro.
Toro size.
Oh, gosh, it is hitting. It is hitting all of the right spots. Let me give a puff right now.
It says Grand Reserve on the side and limited edition.
Like a chocolate coffee. It's really interesting. There's a little bit of a we've been smoking on this for a while. This is a fairly big cigar, but it burns quick. I get a little bit of bitterness, but it's not unpleasant.
Yeah.
Which is very strange to say because usually bitterness when you are smoking a cigar after a while you're like, God, I just want to get past this, or you know what, I'm done smoking this cigar. But it's actually not. It's not detracting from the flavor. It's actually enhancing the flavor in a weird way. But those are the flavors that I'm getting: coffee, little cocoa, amazing.
Yeah. I concur with you and everything you said.
Okay.
The puff flavor, it's chocolate, but it's like a dark chocolate that hence the bitterness on it. It's like a dark chocolate, and we're pairing coffee, the special coffee that George brought in us.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then so the coffee also has no sugar, right? So we
I finished mine though.
we are pairing with coffee, and the pleasurable thing about the cigar it's smooth, even though it has a hint of a bitter flavor, which somebody could say it's wood, but I'm saying there's like the dark chocolate kind of bitterness of the thing. So it's like a bitter and sweet. I'm gonna do a retrohale here. Retrohale, I get like leather, and it has a tiny little bit of a spice, that I don't know which type of spice it is. And
Like a dark pepper.
It's not pepper because it's more like a fruity spice than a
Black pepper is what I meant.
yeah. Instead of instead of a seed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a kind of seed type of pepper. It's more like a fruit spice, and has a lot of leather in it. And then when you're doing the retrohale, because the smoke go up the ceiling of your mouth, and then once you touch with your tongue in, and then you capture some of the flavors, and it has that leather on the puff itself as well, because it's almost like it's cooled down the smoke.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
So the Oliva Serie Melanio, it's my favorite format, which is the box pressed. So that's a different experience. Just start off, I would say, right? So it's a long cigar, even though it burns fast, as you said. Ashes are sensational, like super white, well built, right? But before I go on this, if we're gonna do that in the morning, I'm gonna be bringing more coffee. So not only is that gonna be a cigar review, but that's going to be a slightly coffee review when I come, right? So this is just
talk about the coffee.
Yeah, yes. This is just
I like it.
Yeah, this is just about Ethiopia. It's an Ethiopian light roasted coffee, right? The Killer, which is the roaster from Arizona. This is our regular coffee. Love it. So we order on Monday, Thursday. They roast it, and Thursdays at our place.
Really?
So we usually have to wait for 2 weeks because all the chemistry that is happening there. So we don't want to mess with that. So we only start drinking 2 weeks later. Then it's perfect, right? Perfect to consume. Just to help and educate a little bit, because I got educated, so I thought it would be interesting. So that's the ideal from 2 weeks, after 2 weeks up to 8 weeks. After that, there are ways to keep that. Of course, you can prolong that, but I would say if it's out there in a plastic bag or something, just make sure that it's 2 months after. Stop consuming that or consume faster that thing, because it's not that it's going to be bad, it's going to deteriorate. So some coffee stay in the docks for 3 months. So imagine what happens when the coffee stayed 2 months in the dock.
Yeah.
Can I pick your brain about that really quick?
If I can answer,
Yeah. So what is your thought process, or what is the knowledge behind the 2 week sitting period?
I don't know what happened during the process. Just like it's a cooking process, right? You cook, you extract, you burn it, right? So you roast it. So there are transformations, just like a fruit that takes time. So after a certain time that is roasted, all the sugar that should be in there, you won't burn it. You won't, the taste won't fade. So the full flavor of the coffee, it's going to be, you're going to get there. Okay, it's like in a graphic, right? So you roast it, then it goes up. It gets to a point that this is the optimum time to do that. After that, taste fades. It won't get all the notes. Just like here, we were discussing cigar details, that we taste. Like, I don't know if you feel it, the coffee, but that's the aftertaste of this coffee. Sensational. Like,
it's pretty good.
It's been like 20 minutes. We drank that, and look, you are drinking even if it's not hot. So that's what makes a good pour over. This one was made in Chemex, right? So I did the portion 1 to 16. So which means 1 gram of coffee for 16 milliliters of water, and then we're doing a Chemex, which is a American German method, pour over method. Yeah, so that was done super fast. The speed you do it changes everything too. The speed you do it, if it takes too long, it burns, just like food, like burns. And then if the whole process, the percolation, the whole process is like over 5 minutes, you're burning coffee. You can't close it right away. You gotta breathe a little bit. So there's all this chemistry going on.
A lot of science behind.
Yeah,
it.
I will. As we progress, I will bring it a little bit more, answering exactly that. Like more technical. Maybe I get even a video from a friend who owns a place, one of the guys that I think knows the most about coffee.
That would
right?
be really interesting.
But so I think it affects the experience. The coffee, the coffee truly affects experience, the taste. The way you perceive that, especially because of this baby here, which is a full-bodied cigar, which is a dark espresso, dark. I would say like a dark beer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like definitely dark beer. And you know what I felt it? So it took me straight from the time I drank dark beer, right? And then it reminds me of a sweet malty. Like the malty, like when a beer, when you drink a a porter. Yeah. Then at the end, you have this bitter, but it's sweet at the same time. That's what.
Great description of it. Yeah.
If I have to tell a little bit, right? So so I'm gonna go get this posture on this podcast, if you don't mind. We speak a little. I'm just gonna speak much less about coffee, but just gonna give it the general.
Well, a lot of cigar smokers out there, they also like coffee,
And it's drink.
Yeah.
It's puff drink.
Is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not?
All right. Well, we will be back in the snap of a finger to wrap up the cigar review and give our final thoughts and scores on this Oliva Series V Melanio.
So far, so good.
And just like that, we are back for the cigar review of the Oliva Series V Melanio.
Should I open up the screen and then we
let's open up the screen.
we talk about it all together, like what we felt.
I feel like I'll just start really quickly. I feel like the flavor has been consistent the whole time. I'm catching more leathery notes. The bitterness that I was experiencing in the very beginning is not as prevalent.
For me, it's gone. The bitterness.
It is gone. Yeah. So, but again, like I said, that
I got a little bit of a bark, but it's not bitter.
Exactly. And again, the bitterness at the very beginning wasn't deteriorating or detracting from the flavor. It was actually kind of complementing, which is a very odd thing to say. But yeah, no, I feel like the coffee flavor has kind of diminished and more of a leathery,
I agree.
darker flavor has come up. Again, it could also be because of the pairing with the coffee, but those are the flavors that I'm getting.
On the retrohale, it's kind of more fruity. There's a leather, but there's more fruit on the retrohale. But also there's a little bit more spice. I think that's because the accumulation of the smoke as it gets to the final third. What has it changed anything for you, George?
It's pretty smooth now. I'm in from halfway. It's pretty smooth. The pepper is gone, as you mentioned. That the pepper is gone. It's still dark. It's still good. It's still more like milky, I would say. The sweetness is not the same. Still not bitter. Still pretty good, but the sweetness, like a true sweetness on the first part, I'm not feeling now. It's really good. It's really smooth. I like it. I like the cigar.
I concur with you on the milky, because there's one puff that was like almost like I was drinking like a latte.
Yeah.
Like on a coffee shop, that it's not the quality of this coffee that we're drinking, but no sugar on a latte. So it did feel like a little milky, yeah. So I agree with that.
And I wonder if it's due to if the cigar, we let it rest and kind of cool off for a little bit, it kind of has that creaminess. And then as soon as you start puffing and warming up the tobacco, it gets that leather flavor.
Could be.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you are on to something.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because it's interesting how you can have contrasting flavors of like a milky coffee, and then you can go into a leathery, like a dark flavor. So I feel like it's the warming of the tobacco where you're getting those different flavors.
You can let this thing sit for 2 minutes, because I did, and then it gets so much more fruit into the retrohale.
Yes.
I think George let it sit for about 5, and then you had to relight.
Yeah, but it was perfect. Usually relighting is a problem for me, but this one, it just it keeps burning evenly. It keeps, it was as if never went off.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I didn't purge.
And for the viewers out there, Hilton and I have, George, we are beating you today. What is going on?
I spoke much more today than the other day.
Yeah, that is true.
Very interesting conversation on the podcast about AI and HI.
Yes.
So artificial and human intelligence.
I just wanted you guys to do one thing, like put your cigars a little bit down and drink a little bit of your coffee, if you still have some.
I do.
I haven't stopped drinking this goddamn coffee.
Just drink a little bit, just like a little bit more, and just put more in the mouth, okay? Now, okay? Don't smoke it. Don't smoke it. Now, drink the water, because my water is PhD 10, so it's kind of, look at the impact. Look how sweet it looks. Do you feel it?
It's almost like you're biting on a fruit of coffee.
Blueberry.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy how sweet it is? The water now?
It's very fruity.
Because it's in Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Ethiopians usually have that blueberry
floral
flavor.
or fruity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a small experience.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do that next time. We do with the cigar. I will try it first. I will bring the cigar. I will try the experience, and then I will bring it the coffee cigar experience this year, the 2026, to our podcast.
Cool.
Here.
Our morning podcast now.
Morning podcast.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
record in the morning now.
So yeah.
It's too busy during the week. We're having to do weekends.
Sundays. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is our time, the time of our lives. It's not going to be forever.
No.
It can't be forever, but ramp up. That's what it costs us, it's time, it's free time, it's family time sometimes, but for a
It's
better
time.
future.
For your better future of listening to us.
Yes.
Give our scores. So we're at that stage.
Okay, yeah.
Who would like to go first?
I can do it. 93.
92 for me.
See, and I went higher. I went 95.
Okay.
95. So you said 92 or 93?
92.
2.
Yeah,
92.
92, 93, 95.
Yeah.
Solid score. Solid score for a really solid cigar.
Worth it to have it in your humidor.
Yeah.
I would have it. I would recommend it.
Honestly, I don't think there's any Oliva that I've had where it scored
yeah.
lower than a 90. Lower than 90.
Oliva is
Oh,
quality.
especially if it's V, I would say that Olivia,
Yeah, the
it's
Melanio.
got to be Olivia Melanio, right? So Melanios, I don't think I've already smoked the second, like the second layer of Oliva. Then it's a little bit lower, right? It's in the 80s,
but it's still good.
Yeah, for the price. I mean,
it's
that's
still
the
good.
debate we always have. It should price influence the quality of the cigar. I would say that I would put it yes.
Yeah, because it's perspective.
Yeah.
If you pay more, you expect more.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
And what is the cost point for this?
I don't know because I
Just
bought
check
it
it out over
such
there.
a long time ago.
What's the box price?
Box of 10, $80, so $8 a cigar.
90.
Yeah, 90. About
What a
something.
spec of
Well,
five.
but that was a Robusto. So
Robusto.
if you go on a Toro,
Toro.
Yeah, that's the
box of
price.
10,
Yeah.
$15.
So $16.
Yeah, 16.
It's online. Probably if you go to a cigar lounge, it's gonna cost you something between $17 and $25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Texas, in New York, probably $75.
I mean, Vegas it'd be like $550.
Yeah.
I don't know. Over
But
there,
you get a
everything's
homeless
more
person to
expensive.
spit in your mouth for refreshment. So
Jeez.
Is it?
Don't-
Is
no.
it entertainment?
No,
Is
should I cut?
That's your-
guys. Should I cut that?
that's your entertainment and
Should I cut that comment
beverage.
from the cigar review?
it in. You filthy animals.
Oh,
Love you
no.
all.
Never been to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas with you guys.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, comment, subscribe, and shoot us a message on which cigars you want us to review. Because we reviewed, Melanio V before. This one is the Maduro. I'm not sure if you did the Maduro yet on the channel. We've reviewed so many cigars that I don't know. I don't know which ones we did.
It's all blending
That
into
could, if
one.
we did, this is a second updated view with the panel. So
The variety, the brands, man, it's amazing. Like how you navigate from one style to a different one. How you learn how much of the tobacco is probably experience learned. Like taste learned. Like acquired taste. It's
just
great.
got a coffee on the retrohale here, man.
George, I got to
So
pee,
good.
guys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
See ya.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you next
Bye,
week.
man.